I got HIV and I'm working on getting AIDS, man. Assassination.
HIV is AIDS.
No, HIV is not AIDS. HIV is what you get, and then you amass multiple diseases, and it develops into AIDS. Get educated, boy.
It's 5. Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some.
No, I don't want to short. Let's watch this. I understand.
Then get AIDS.
Great.
Working on it. Whoa, what the fuck?
Great.
Can you show this?
Great.
Holy shit.
Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
Holy shit.
Not counting gang violence. Great.
Oh my, can I even show this, bro?
W Street.
Holy fuck.
That have been in America over the last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
Why do they show it so much times? Him getting shot.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
They showed an angle with the blood coming out. Yo. Suspect seen running on the rooftop.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Look.
Great.
Shot in the neck. Yo. Yes.
In fairness, a professional definitely did that.
For sure, bro. So how did they miss Trump, bro? Word. Oh my gosh, yo.
It was a college student. Because
To my
that
great
guy was a
fellow
Discord
Americans,
mod.
I am filled with grief and anger
guy was
at the
Discord mod.
heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus
Bro,
in
if you
Utah.
get an endorsement from Trump,
Charlie
you're doing something
inspired
wrong.
millions, and tonight
Rich
all who
country,
knew
but
him
poor in mental
and
and
loved
emotional
him are united in shock and horror.
Charlie Kirk said, I think it's worth having a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have a Second Amendment to protect our God-given rights. Having an armed citizenry comes with a price. Driving cause X deaths a year. You're not gonna get gun details to 0. See what I'm saying, bro? You argue for it and you become the example. Jeez Louise. Wow. Wow. Can't believe they can show this on YouTube, man. Hope we don't get banned. Excuse me.
AI Trump.
AI Trump. Doesn't matter, bro. If you have Trump endorsing you, AI or not, bro,
On
you're
Wednesday,
doing something
September
wrong.
10th,
Let's watch how it
2025,
actually happens. Let's
Charlie
break it
Kirk
down. Let's
speaks
try to
at
figure out
an
if we can
event
find out
in
who
Orem,
did it.
Utah. It is at the Sorensen Center courtyard on the campus of Utah Valley University. The event, part of his American
This
Comeback
that
Tour,
shit though, man.
features his signature Prove Me Wrong debate format. Kirk is positioned at a
All these
table beneath a
people
large
out in the
tent.
open.
Students come up and have a
bro.
chance to ask him a question and debate with him. Approximately 20 minutes into his presentation, an audience member identified as a student questions him about mass shootings.
Do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years? Too many. Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Kirk asks a question, but then it gets interrupted.
Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
When Charlie is 18 years old, he speaks at a college. He just seems like any other young American conservative. But at that college, he catches someone's eye. Will Montgomery sees that Charlie gets attention. While other conservative speakers are boring, young people listen to Charlie Kirk. A month later, in September 2012, he and the 18-year-old launched Turning Point USA.
What Turning Point USA stands for, what we're trying to do is we're going into the high schools and the colleges to challenge these textbooks that publish flat out falsehoods and fallacies.
It's a nonprofit organization established to promote conservative values, specifically among young Americans through high school and college campuses.
I'm only 19 years old. I'm fighting this fight every single day. I get to go to college campuses, high schools. I debate professors. I debate socialists.
It's not an immediate success, but Turning Point steadily grows into something larger than Charlie.
We'll probably recruit 4,000 to 5,000 new students, collect their data. It's a high energy conference for us. It's a way to reward our best members that have been.
They organize speeches with ever bigger conservative American thinkers. The young Charlie Kirk quickly becomes a fixture of the American political conservative
Charlie
landscape.
Kirk looked
I
so
started
much
an
older
organization,
than
Turning Point
31.
USA, 2.5 years ago, around two key values: free markets and limited government.
In 2016, he
got
speaks
like
at the
this all
Republican
baby
National
ass
Convention.
fucking Cabbage Patch
When
face.
Trump secures the Republican nomination, he and Turning Point embrace the MAGA movement. Charlie Kirk gets a direct line to the president. At the same time, he begins using modern media outlets as a way to spread his political message. But they're also a means for
Charlie
generating
is one
content that
chopped
gets
MF.
attention.
For
He gets
real.
millions of views, in large part fueled by debates on college campuses. In 2018 comes Campus Clash, a college tour with Candace Owens. In 2024, the You're Being Brainwashed tour, a college tour with former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. On September 10th, 2025, Kirk initiates the American Comeback Tour, a series of events for college students across the United States. The format includes his classic Prove Me Wrong table sessions, where he invites attendees to debate his political and
Candace
cultural
Owens
viewpoints
loudly
in a
crying
public
face.
setting. The event at Utah Valley University
Yo, I
is
forgot
designated
if I
as the
fuck
first
with
stop
Candace
on
Owens
this
or
tour.
not. I gotta rewatch her tapes.
Eyewitness accounts describe hearing a loud bang.
Closer, are they like restricting you guys up here or what?
It's just there's just so much sun.
Before we had a flag and we had it so it was positioned above the tent so it would be in the camera and it just moved.
What was that? He just got shot! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Immediately following the sound, Charlie Kirk's head jerks backwards. A significant volume of blood gushes from his neck.
Yeah, man, we
Although
saw
his
that.
Rants
autopsy is
about
yet to
how
be
Brig
released,
is Macron is
speculations
secretly a
state
guy and
he is
has a
hit
cock.
partially in his jugular and spine.
What?
Phone footage shows that audience members react to the noise instinctively, collectively looking to the right and then crouching down. People scatter in multiple directions. His security personnel and multiple police officers cover him and try to bring him away to surrounding vehicles as soon as possible. Through phone recordings later released on Twitter, a figure is identified on the roof of the Losey Center.
Somebody on the roof right there? Sam? Sure. Just ran from over, where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in. And now he's right there.
Yo, this
A building
like, so
located
my question
approximately
is,
200 yards or 180 meters from Kirk's
this
position.
nigga had as clear of a shot as a nigga who shot Trump.
It seems the shooter is lying in a
So you
prone
telling
position,
me Trump
shooting
didn't
down
get
with a clear
like,
view
he
of
didn't
his
hit Trump
target.
for real?
This individual is observed both prior
only
to and
grazed his
following the
ear?
shot, and is seen retreating from
And
the
on
rooftop.
top of that, I don't
Based
see the
on these
hole in
videos, the
Trump's ear
shooter
no
is
more.
placed at a more
Yeah,
accurate
bro, that
guesstimation of 100
assassination
to
was
120
fake.
meters from where Kirk is sitting.
This is a real
Presumably,
assassination right
the shooter
here.
escapes over the roof of the building
Right
after
for the
taking
neck,
the
bro.
shot. Charlie
Because
Kirk
you know what?
is carried to a police
He knows
vehicle,
even if for
parked just behind the
somehow,
tent where
like
he's
some
speaking
reason
from.
he survives, you
He's
shot
then
in the neck, boy,
transported
you're not
to the
talking
local
no more.
Trump Depot
Timpanogos
faked
Regional
assassination.
Hospital. Initial reports indicate
He
his
for sure
condition
faked
is
that shit,
critical.
bro. Because a nigga
Utah
at
Valley
his
University
age getting
spokeswoman
shot
Aaron
does
Trainer
not heal that
states that a
fast.
suspect is in custody, and it's not a student.
I've seen earring holes, not earring fucking attempts that don't heal that
Political
fast.
figures begin to issue statements. President Donald Trump posts on Truth Social, calling for prayers for Charlie Kirk. Vice President J.D. Vance also expresses calls for prayer. Utah Governor Spencer Cox condemns the violence, as does California Governor Gavin Newsom and many other prominent political figures. At 2:26
Yo, all these
MDT,
niggas coming out
FBI
here
Director Kash
dropping
Patel
RIPs
also
for
announces on
Kirk
social
Trump
media
Depot
that the
hired
suspect in the shooting
assassin.
is in
That's all I'm
custody.
saying.
Now, we have a person of interest in custody.
Yes, he hired
But
him,
only a
bro.
couple of hours later, all statements are retracted.
Because I ain't see that
Cox
nigga
clarifies
get
that
booked
George
for real
Zimmerman, the
yet.
individual initially detained, is
Anybody
not
who
the
would
assassin,
assassinate the
but
president
has
would have
been
been
charged with
booked,
obstruction of justice.
face on
The
everything.
second suspect
They
is
would have
also
had his
arrested,
face on
but later
t-shirts.
released.
But his
As of
face,
right
I
now,
don't see
the
nothing,
authorities state
bro.
their investigation
They buried
continues.
that shit so
At around
fast.
2:40 MDT, Charlie Kirk's death is finally confirmed.
Hired this
President
one.
Donald Trump announces it on Truth Social. He is survived by his wife, daughter, and son.
My great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the
Honestly, I don't see how they would have hired this nigga, hired an assassination for Kirk.
The cause of death is confirmed as a gunshot wound to the neck.
I don't know.
No
I
further
think
suspects have
America
been
would have
taken into
wanted him
custody
alive.
as of September 11th, at the time of this upload. President Trump orders all American flags to be lowered to half-staff across the country until Sunday evening as a mark of respect. We are reminded again of how real the present danger of
That's
political
so
shootings
crazy
is in the United States.
that they let in the death of Charlie Kirk overshadow 9/11.
Political assassination.
For us, on the outside, looking in from Europe,
Like,
it's a
I
brutal
get it,
reminder
it was
of how
20 odd
politically
years
things
ago,
are in the country across the
but
ocean.
nigga, 2 buildings crashed and
This
mad
video
niggas
wasn't a walk in the
passed.
park.
Camera
It took
gone.
us less than a day after the shooting happened to get a full 3D video production in motion, and we rendered more than 50,000 frames to be able to do it. The only reason we could was because of our render farm, which lets us render Blender animations faster and more affordably than anyone else on this planet, and that isn't an exaggeration. We had multiple GPUs attacking each render at the
It's
same
a
time.
conspiracy by the Jews.